Today I am going to do a review on this remote control Ford Mustang Fastback, and it looks pretty cool. The graphics on it are really cool, the rims are cool. It's a remote control, and you can see the batteries go in underneath there, and it's made by, I don't know if you could even read that. It says Maisto or something like that. I'll write it in the description. I can't really read it because it's really hard to see with the glare off the light and what have you, but I'll put it in the description. Anyway, the review I'm giving this, and this is an honest review, this is awful. It looks cool, but don't buy it, and I'll tell you why. Because it's supposed to be a remote control car, and I gotta tell you, this thing was so terrible. It barely operated on a hardwood floor, and when I mean barely, I do mean barely. It was really slow. Yes, it does turn the wheels, but when I tell you this is how it turned, it went like this. Barely turned at all. So you're probably wondering or asking, well, why did I buy it? I actually didn't buy it, and no one bought it for me. Here's what happened. So it was in I got it as a employee appreciation catalog thing from work, and they have all these different things you could choose from, like a watch, just a regular watch, not a smart watch, like a watch, a pen set, a bunch of pencil, you know. It was like something, oh, thank you for your service for working here for 5 years or what have you. And I was like, there really wasn't much to choose from, so this was on there. I was like, ooh, I like toys. And it looked cool, and it was a remote control. I figured, sure, why not? I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a try, right? It's free. Well, let me tell you, this thing is it's such a piece of garbage. And, I normally don't get bad reviews, but yes, it was free, so sure, there's that, but it's a piece of junk. If you see this, even for free, but get anything else, a pad of paper, doesn't matter. This thing's a piece of junk. It didn't work. I can't find a remote control for it, or I think it broke, to be honest. It broke, and I threw it out. So I kept the car only because it looks cool, and the wheels do roll. So I mean, you can play with it, ish, I guess. So that's about all it's worth, is to a display piece or to roll it back and forth on the ground. But it stopped working after just a few times, and it wasn't like I left the batteries in too long. It just stopped working because it's a friggin' piece of junk. So yeah, if you ever see this and you're thinking about buying it, don't buy it. This is a piece of junk. I'm serious. This is horrible. And I looked on Amazon. I wanted to write a review, but they wouldn't let me write a review unless you purchased it, and I didn't. So they wouldn't let me do it. So that's why I'm warning anybody out there who comes across this remote control car. If you're thinking about buying it, don't buy it. It sucks. It's terrible. Absolutely horrible. I only wished I recorded it in action to show how bad it is, but the remote control stopped working, so that's how bad it is. You see, it's terrible. Do not purchase.